Welcome, everybody, to the Snap Podcast. My name is Tyler Kluver, and let's consider this a personal audio journal of mine. A lot of rambling, a lot of random stuff, anything relevant in my personal life that has to do with health, fitness, diet, business, being an entrepreneur, and simply trying to unlock the avenues of personal growth that help me find the most happy, fulfilling, and free life that I can live. I hope that you guys can take something away from the show and maybe find some entertainment in it as well. Thank you so much for listening, and let's get to it. I'm pissed. I'm pissed. Ran myself into the ground. I'm pissed. This is going to be like coffee with Tyler today. Um, I think I've said a lot of times that it's going to be a short episode, and it is never a short episode. It always goes 20 minutes. I think I've said on a rare occasion, like that, I think I normally say it's going to be a short episode, but this one really will be a short episode. And those go like 10 to 15 minutes. Today is literally going to be like a 6-minute podcast. It's going to be coffee, talk, fucking have a cappuccino with Tyler and leave. Real there's no topic. I guess there is sort of an overall theme for today, but it's not um complex. I mean, literally it's KISS. Keep it simple, stupid, or keep it stupid simple, whatever which way you want to say that. Essentially last week we took a week off, Thanksgiving. Definitely could have done a podcast, didn't do one. Was traveling on Wednesday, the day that I normally release these, and had a bunch of stuff that was condensed into a 2.5 day work week. So didn't get this one done. And to be honest, that's okay. That fits within sort of the parameters of how often I want to do this. If I take not weekends, holidays off, if I take Thanksgiving off, if I take a week off for Christmas, um, and we go on vacation once or twice a year and we take those weeks off, we're still bumping out like 45 episodes a year. Totally cool with that. Um, Still aren't or haven't been able to sit down and do what I learned in 100 episodes of podcasting by myself. Definitely going to be an episode that comes up soon, and it's going to land on 103 or 104, whenever that may be. The holiday was great. I employed, not sure, words aren't happening well today. All the strategies I wanted to, as far as working around eating crazy amounts, feeling like shit, getting out of rhythm with exercise. And part of and so all of that was great. Seeing family was awesome. Love that. Love time off. Um, the bad news is that 2 weeks ago, the last time you did hear from me, I think I mentioned already that I was having issues with my back, and I was hoping that those would go away. It's a kind of pain uh, that I know personally within my own body, and I know my body really fucking well. I've been lifting and using my muscles and going through movement patterns and different exercises, and have had all kinds of pains, mini injuries, pulls, tweaks, all this stuff for basically the last 15 years of my life, since middle school sports. And I'm also a super introspective sort of person who takes a lot of mental notes and cares. I'm geeky, I'm nerdy about that kind of stuff. So I am keyed in. Not to mention I have somewhat of a formal education in this subject. So I knew when I hurt my back a couple weeks ago, and it wasn't a pop, it wasn't a singular movement or exercise or rep of something that hurt it. That something was significantly wrong. It kind of grew on me like a soreness, a stiffness that just got worse and worse instead of getting better and better over a couple days span, to the point where I could not get out of bed without having to seriously, and I mean legitimately, like for the life of me, steady my core and my abs so that I could bend at the waist. I could hip hinge basically. And that's what's giving me the pain. Um, it did not go away in that week. I've been probably not as hands off as I should be in trying to make it better. Obviously, I've put on this podcast and pretty widely across all of my social media like, hey, I am training to be a professional CrossFit athlete and I want to compete at the highest level of CrossFit that I potentially can. What comes along with that? Well, a fuckload of training and a fuckload of stress that I put my body through. And even a couple months ago, we went through the episodes where this is my protocol of how I stay healthy and keep my body. And I'm doing an hour, 90 minutes worth plus of body work. And even then, because I have been doing all that stuff, I could have maybe stretched a little more, but all the other stuff, right? Foam rolling, long warm ups, sleep, recovery, hydration, all of it. I'm on top of that shit. And even I am not Superman. And my body let me know that. Because I ran myself into the ground and I haven't been able to touch a barbell in 3 fucking weeks. And I am a little depressed about it, if we're going to be honest. You know, most people are like sad or hate working out in a way that it makes them like depressed or not motivated to work out. I love it so much that not being able to do all of the stuff that I want to do and know that I need to do consistently to continue to get better and push in this sport is what's making me sad. And so, because I can't do 2 to 3 hours worth every day of all these skills and muscle ups and Olympic lifting and squatting and all this stuff, I literally get depressed that I can only sit on the Peloton or get on the air bike and I lose motivation and now I don't even want to do that. So it's a really weird spot. I'm definitely not life depressed. My life is great. I feel fine uh, emotionally, other than the sadness of I just want to be able to lift and do cool things that I normally do. Um, it is to the point where if in the next few days it doesn't get any better, I've basically been resting it 100% and not using anything that or doing anything that actually aggravates it. And I'm going to have to go pay dumb money to figure out with an actual specialist what could possibly be wrong. And I don't like that at all. But that's where I'm at. That's where I'm at. Uh, Keep it stupid simple or keep it simple stupid. I'm the stupid one here. Um, I am and have been able to maintain a 5 or 6 day a week, basically cardio workout for an hour, right? I've had a lot of hour-long Peloton rides. I've done a few workouts with body weight stuff, push-ups. Um, Gosh, push-ups are about the only one. Handstand push-ups haven't actually been too bad. Some curls, other stuff that doesn't require me to hold too much weight or hinge. Um, been able to get, 5 to 6 hours of working out in a week. Been trying to stand more at my desk. Been trying to take a few walks, but fuck, man, it is tough to go from 15 to 20 hours of intense training a week to basically none, full rest for a week, and then just 5 hours. It sucks. Not only that, but you couple that with the slight increase in calories around this time of year, around Thanksgiving, and in just 3 weeks, you start to see that I'm not as lean. I'm losing a small amount of muscle and definition, and that fucks with your psyche too. So yeah, I've had a great 3 fucking weeks, man. This has been awesome. But you know what? Little adversity is good for everybody. I will figure this out. I'm gonna hop on the bike right after this podcast and just get out some frustration with some Tabata sprints on the Echo bike, and we're gonna figure it out, man. The Open's basically 2.5 months away, and I have what I have as far as time to prepare for that. And is this a big setback? 3 weeks now, going on a month of no strength training at all, not even a little bit. Yeah, it's huge. We'll have to reassess and sort of talk about where that put me. Um, It sucks, but it is what it is, and I'm not gonna dwell on it for right now. Hope you guys had a good time. Even this podcast went 9 minutes. Keep it simple, stupid. That's all I gotta say. We'll talk next week. Peace.